Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Rolando. Today we're going to be going over the deadlift exercise. Today I have Nico helping me present the exercise, and we've got Isaiah behind the camera. Let's get started. So to get into the starting position, Nico's going to start by approaching the bar and getting his shins approximately 1 inch away from the bar. And there's going to be 2 grips that we're going to go over today. We're going to go over the pronated grip. This grip we use for just about every exercise in our video series, and an alternated grip. And typically people use the alternated grip when the weight's a little too heavy to keep that pronated grip and it starts slipping out from under, so this just adds a little bit more stability. So as you can see, he's already in the starting position for every rep, and you're going to be squatted down and keep that back neutral, maybe even a slight arch like how he has right now. And this is going to be a starting position for every exercise. Before we begin the upward motion, again, I want to stress on how not to round your back during this exercise. And to do that, first off, you're going to start off by making sure when you're doing the whole motion that the bar is up against your shins as you're coming up, and then up against your quads when you're fully extended. Another way to make sure that your back doesn't round is to really focus in on pressing the weight with only your legs before the bar comes up above your knees. And Nico's going to show this in a second. So he's going to pick the weight up, press, and back down. And the reason he paused was to really show that there's no hip extension before the bar comes to your knees. And that really helps keep that neutral spine or that arc in your back as you're coming up. So now we're going to go into the full motion. He's going to come up. Knee extension, hip extension. That's what we want to see. We want to see that hip extension when the bar comes up above his knee. Now to bring the weight down, you do the opposite. You flex your hips, you flex your knees. Very simple exercise, but again, very simple exercise to hurt your back if you're not keeping a neutral spine. A few other things to keep in mind is you want to keep your chest up and high and your scapula depressed and retracted. And what this prevents is from the weight kind of flying forward at all, which Nico's going to show. And again, just dragging that weight up against your shins and your thighs really helps. All right. Another thing is I want to do a bit of myth busting, because some people do not like the alternated grip because they think it hurts your bicep. And it doesn't. The way that you hurt your bicep is if you engage it, and how you keep it from being engaged is making sure that your arms are fully extended. So again, Nico, go into your alternated grip. You can come this way. And notice his arms are fully extended, not contracted. So you go up, go down. And what some people do is when they start doing really heavy weight and they really want to get the weight up, is they start engaging their arms a little bit. They start contracting a little bit. So go ahead and show that contraction as you're going up. So you don't want that. You don't want that arm contraction. That's how you get a ripped bicep. The last thing that I want to mention, and probably one of the most important kind of smaller features towards this exercise, is making sure you keep your weight on your heels. What this really helps with is making sure that you're using your legs and you're not leaning forward so much on your toes that you'll go flying forward with the weight. Since this is another leg exercise, it uses a lot of the same muscles that your squat uses, which are your gluteus maximus, semitendinous, semimembranous, bicep femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus medialis, vastus intermedius, and your rectus femoris. I think that's all that I have for y'all today. Remember, these guidelines are provided by the National Strength and Conditioning Association. I'm Rolando, this is Nico. Again, Isaiah's behind the camera. Stay safe, stay hydrated.